Once upon a time, two lifelong friends, Max and Leo, found themselves in a situation that was straight out of a comedy movie. Max, ever the prankster, had convinced Leo to join him in exploring an old abandoned building on the outskirts of town. Unbeknownst to them, the building was the site of a former mental hospital, rumored to be haunted. The night was dark and the wind howled through the trees as they approached the decrepit structure. "This is going to be epic," Max whispered, shining his flashlight ahead. Leo, nervous but unwilling to back down, followed closely behind. Inside, the air was thick with dust and the scent of decay. Every step they took echoed ominously through the empty halls. Max led the way, stopping occasionally to examine faded medical charts and broken furniture. Leo tried to focus on his friend's enthusiasm rather than the unsettling surroundings. Suddenly, a loud crash came from one of the rooms. "What was that?" Leo asked, his voice trembling. Max shrugged and, with a mischievous grin, crept toward the noise. As they entered the room, they saw a figure in the corner, shrouded in darkness. "Who's there?" Max called out, his bravado wavering. The figure turned slowly, revealing itself to be an old mannequin dressed in a tattered hospital gown. Both boys burst into nervous laughter, relieved it was nothing more sinister. Feeling emboldened, they decided to explore further. They found themselves in what appeared to be a recreation room, complete with an old piano and a dusty chess set. Max couldn't resist plunking out a few eerie notes on the piano, which echoed hauntingly through the building. Hours passed, and the thrill of adventure began to wane as fatigue set in. They stumbled upon a small room with two rickety beds. "Let's crash here for the night," Max suggested. Leo agreed, too tired to argue. As they lay in the darkness, the building seemed to come alive with creaks and groans. Shadows danced on the walls, and distant whispers played tricks on their minds. Despite their bravado, sleep was elusive. In the early hours of the morning, they were startled awake by the sound of footsteps approaching. Hearts pounding, they held their breath as the door creaked open. To their astonishment, a kind-looking elderly man entered the room. "Good morning, boys," he said with a warm smile. "I didn't mean to scare you. I'm the caretaker of this place. I usually don't get visitors, especially not overnight ones."